Hello world, it's your man Colin Mill with another episode of MACKIN Mile. Now before this episode start, I do want to mention this episode was recorded back in September, but I never had a chance to upload it because we're getting ready to drop a new version of MACKIN Miles Radio. That is right, Spotify is finally allowing us to play music on these shows again. So I will be playing some new music after this episode. This was the last episode I did that didn't have any music on it, unless you listen to it on Fresh's Radio. But I mean, technically, if you don't listen to it on Spotify, you won't hear the music. But like I said, it's not this episode. The next episode will start the new music, the new radio show. So until next time, much love. God bless. To be the chicken grease, and I can't wait for y'all to hear the new show. Hello world, and welcome to a brand new episode of Mackin with Miles. But before we get into anything, here's some new music. And we're back to Mackin with Miles. I'm here live at the Freshest Studios with my co-host.
Why are you laughing?
Right?
Yeah, because it caught me off guard. Listen to music. Alright, cool.
I'm here live at the Freshest Studios with my co-host of the Freshest Podcast. Guys, introduce yourselves.
DJ Be Easy.
Yes, it's me, DJ Livio G.
So, we're back with another episode. I do want to mention, I didn't get to mention it last time, we made a mistake the last show we did.
And he's not going to let me forget
No,
it.
I won't. Because you from that generation. As a millennial, I was supposed to get that wrong. But I wasn't. But Peaches and Herb did do Shake Your Groove thing. He's
not going to let me forget it.
I went home, I listened to the track, and I was like, wait a minute. It is Peaches and Herb. Who'd you say it was? Garfunkel?
No. I thought it was Ashford and Simpson. But in actuality, what I thought that Ashford and Simpson wrote it. And that's what I was trying to say. I thought that they wrote it, but
it came out
they didn't even write it. I thought they wrote it, and Peaches and Herb might have sung it or whatever,
right.
But I thought that they wrote it,
right?
Because they wrote a lot of hits,
right. I just want to clarify so no other millennials out here running around saying Peaches and Herb didn't do Shake Your Groove thing. So we have to make sure we fix that and nip that in the bud ASAP. But we're back.
My phone's blaring.
I'm gonna cut all that part out. But, it's another week. We're still in the land of Coronaville. It has not ended. It's actually spiking up. I saw on CBS, there was the Amber's Alert. The Amber Alert. All weekend long, my phone been going off with the Amber Alert.
Kids, man.
It's a check local news. And it's like, this is the most lazy Amber Alert ever. Like, usually they usually tell me what to check out. They just go,
What is that about, though?
This one just says check local news. I don't even know what's going on. So somebody must have got kidnapped. Somebody, they're looking for a car or something.
Okay.
Amber Alert shows up like they want me to be Batman and put my cape on and go find out what's going on. But, it is what it is. So we got Amber Alerts going off all weekend. And Corona's are spiking up. And like I said, they say Brooklyn and Queens are the area that's spiking up. But I checked, and it's nowhere near my side of Queens that...
There's a spike in coronavirus?
Yeah.
In Brooklyn and Queens?
In Brooklyn and Queens. But it wasn't my side of Queens. And it's crazy because until I posted a picture on Twitter of the location, and everybody was quick to say, who's from Queens? Oh, those are the Jewish areas. Like, I didn't even realize it until they said it. Like, those are legit the Jewish areas of Queens. I didn't even think about it at all.
What's a Jewish area in Queens? Forest Hills?
Yeah, Forest Hills.
Far Rockaway.
Far Rockaway, that's another one that they called it, yeah. What was the other one that went up? Let me get it. Where is it? So you got Gravesend, Homecrest, Midwood, Edgemere, Far Rockaway, Kew Gardens, and Borough Park. Mm-hmm. Those are the areas in Queens that the coronavirus has spiked up. And everybody was quick to say on Twitter, oh, those are Jewish areas. No, you're not there. I knew it. Da-da-da. And, people were saying Far Rockaway, don't even wear a mask out there. So it's like, all right, well, I know which side of Queens I'm not visiting anytime soon. I'm going to stay far from over there.
Far from Far Rockaway.
Right. But Far Rockaway is always bad news. I've never met anybody who went to Far Rockaway and then come back with a bad story.
I agree. I just want to say this while we're on the topic. Far Rockaway should not be Queens. Don't come shooting me because I said that. Don't come looking for me. But Far Rockaway should be his own fucking borough. That's what I want. And a lot of people agree with me.
It feels like it's not Queens.
Well, yeah,
it's
the end of the earth.
It's not Queens.
Literally. When you go there, you're like, I'm somewhere else.
Right, it does feel like somewhere else. It does feel like
we
somewhere
might
else.
have to draft them all. We might have to do... You know how they did the racial draft?
Right.
We might have to go in and do the
Give them
city
up.
draft. Yeah. We have to do city drafts and shit. Like, this is not Queens.
Yeah, Staten Island and Far Rock.
We'll try to figure you guys right out. Yeah.
you got your own island from now on.
Yeah.
You got your own state.
Yeah. Congratulations.
So, in the news this week, Tory Lanez decided he wanted to drop a new album to discuss all the stuff that's been going on. He's been silent about, and for me, I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna be listening to the album at all.
Don't tell me you're on that bandwagon.
It's
listen. You know what?
Am I gonna listen to if the guy who shot Tupac made an album? Am I gonna listen to his album to hear his side of the story?
No.
If the guy who killed Nipsey, am I gonna listen to his mixtape next to hear why he decided to run up on Nipsey?
I'm sorry, there's a difference though.
How's it different? I gotta hear why he shot Meg.
No, listen. Tory Lanez was making music before he shot her. So,
yes, that's
his album is his album.
He got any covers, any songs that he's covering? Because that's what he usually
No, from what I've heard, it's brand new beats and all this stuff. I haven't heard it yet. All I know is
that's not even his lane.
Yeah, that's not his lane. But I think it's because he's trying to acknowledge with the situation, and he's like, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. And
I heard it this morning.
I can't. If you're gonna start off like that, that's not a good sign. People are saying it's bumping though. People are saying it's lit. I'm not the one to listen to find out. I can't.
You can't hurt him by not listening to his.
Oh no, it's number one on Apple, so he's fine. It's fine right now on that number one on Apple.
Trauma styles, buddy.
Right, but I feel like personally, especially if I'm like riding around with Shorty right now, that's the last thing she want to hear on my radio. Like, oh, word, we're gonna play this.
It's definitely not a radio, Mamba. I can tell you that. This is something it's like a diss record. But it's not like
it's a diss record. That's what makes it worse.
Diss records like Takeover. Like you can listen to Takeover over and over and over again. This is Jay.
Right.
But you're not gonna listen to this Tory Lanez. Oh, I didn't shoot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. Show me the you know what I mean? The fracture or whatever. Right. You're not listening to that shit.
He actually addresses this on the
album. This whole album is him addressing the situation.
The whole album.
The whole album.
Why?
Because trauma styles apparently.
We need a fail button for this show. So when shit like this happens, we can just hit the fail button. Because this reminds me of Robin Thicke and making.
Oh yeah, Paula.
Who the fuck told you? Fail. We need a fail button, and I'm gonna find one.
Well, he addressing how he feels. Getting all his expression, all his emotions out on the record. He's dissing everybody from Cash Doll to Megan, but he's praising Kylie Jenner from what I'm hearing. So it's just like, okay, bro, this is not a good look right now. This is not a good look. Especially if you got a black woman in your life right now. Especially if you're between the age of like 21 and 30 right now. If you got your girl around, you're not playing this Tory Lanez album, and if you are, your girl even she's gonna look at you funny afterwards.
First off, some things are better silenced. Some things are better. Sometimes the best response at anything could be just silence.
Exactly.
Just silence. You put more attention on certain shit by keep it going at like motherfucker. I almost forgot about the shit. Now you brought it back up. Like you know what I mean? Like why the fuck?
What makes it worse is he dropped it after the whole Breonna Taylor. After they decided that they're not gonna press any charges on the cop. So it's like after a black woman was not protected, you gonna drop a track about how you shot a black woman. Like, bruh.
Well, you just said he didn't.
No, he's denying.
Yeah, he didn't admit to shooting her. So.
He's like, show me how you get shot in the foot and nothing's injured or some shit like that. He quoted something like that in the song.
That's just.
So he's saying that she never got shot. Period.
Yeah. How did nothing why is there no fracture or something or bone or anything in your foot that's fucked up right now? Which is a valid point.
You could have a flesh wound.
Yeah, you can have a flesh wound.
In the foot?
Yeah.
Anywhere.
But your foot is kind of compact.
The bullet grazed you. You shot in the foot.
From what I've heard, he was on some drunk shit.
Did she release a picture?
From what I've heard, yeah, she showed videos and stuff of her foot and everything. But from what I've heard, this according to Complex Music, so this is not in a random source or whatever. But according to Complex Music, he pointed at her feet and was like, dance! And shot at the foot on some real cowboy.
Eddie Murphy.
Like, so if he did that, like, bro, you on some crazy shit right now. You on some crazy shit right now. Like, you might as well take your ass back to Canada and come back in a couple of years and try again. If that's the case. But he's number one on Apple, so who I guess he don't give a fuck. He getting his money.
Because people entertained by the stupid.
But yeah, exactly. I think if you look at the times we in, and what I'm saying, everything is everything for everybody. Mm-hmm. So everybody's got an opinion. Everybody speaks on what's going on in their personal life. You just shot me. Nah, I didn't shoot you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's like marketing now. You know what I'm saying? I got the album dropping. You know what? Let me make the album about me shooting her. There's enough press about it. You know, there's enough. That's lame as hell. There's enough press about it. Let me make an album about it.
Tory Lanez.
I mean, it works. People are listening, but still,
this is what it's come down to try to sell an album. This is what it is to make music these days. How I'm going to sell this goddamn thing? Oh, there's controversy. Let me make the whole album about it.
Tory Lanez.
There's other ways to make money.
That's corny.
There's other ways to make money.
But this is the times we're in.
Prime example of somebody making money in this times. You got someone like Rihanna with her Savage Fenty line. Now she's getting ready to drop the men's draws, the boxer briefs and all that.
Oh, she's got a Savage panty?
Yeah, but she does do it for men now, boxer briefs.
I'm not fucking with it now. I'll fuck with Savage panties.
That shit sounds kind of crazy. Exactly. I wonder what these look like.
Yeah, I gotta see what it's like.
I'm down to see a woman in some Savage panties. You know what I mean? I'm down for that.
But they got the boxers coming out, and and I think in October they got the new fashion show. So last year she did the Savage Fenty fashion show. That was supposed to be like her Victoria's Secret fashion show. It worked out great. So now they have the second one that's coming out. And, they got performances of all these other artists coming in to perform. She's not performing.
Are there any pictures of her wearing them?
No. She's on her fashion designer tip right now. She don't care about being a model, not an actress, not a singer. She's not even the R9 album that people have been waiting for is about to become the new Dr. Dre Detox. It's not coming out anytime soon. Like she's just relaxing on her cosmetics and lingerie and garments.
I feel everything she do anyway, so it don't matter.
And people are pissed that it's not on Netflix. Like, oh, why are you going to do the fashion show on Netflix? But I'm like, it makes sense for it to be on Amazon because you could go shop for the Savage Fenty on Amazon after the fashion show.
I'm a fan. I must admit.
She's well respected.
I'm a fan.
Right? Like, she's doing good right now. Like, she's really not even trying to even bother with another track. She's just like, nah, I'm going to go sell some bras and panties and some lingerie.
She's in some other pots right now.
Yeah, so kudos to her.
I'm definitely a fan.
Kudos to her.
Riri.
Everybody got to diversify a little. Diversify, That's why I wasn't too surprised when I saw.
Portfolio.
Yeah, you got to, man. You want to keep building that wealth. You got to diversify a little.
Listen, I stepped out of DJing and do my photography thing.
And if you diversify,
take a little time away from my DJing, but hey.
But put some more money in your pocket, though, right?
Another life.
Now, here's a person I'm thinking is very interesting right now who's diversifying the type of content. You got Vin Diesel releasing a pop song yesterday.
Where's that fill button when we need it?
I honestly believe that. I think he was planning on dropping this with the new Fast and the Furious movie, but because Fast and the Furious did not drop, and they're pushing all the movies back to next year. Fast and Furious don't drop to next April. Disney put all their movies out to next year. They're like, all right, screw it, we'll wait till May to drop another movie. So
is it possible Diesel was just bored?
Yeah, it's possible. He was bored. He's like, you know what?
Wasn't shit going on during Corona times or whatever.
Like, let me just put out a song.
Let me do a song.
I like it. It's not the greatest song of all time. But if it's a nice pop, fun,
I can't even.
Calvin Harris.
I can't even imagine it.
Imagine a group singing a song, a pop song.
I know you're gonna play it, but I can't even imagine. Can't imagine.
I heard it the first time and it was weird because it's Vin Diesel's voice singing, but then after a while it's just like, okay, I like what you're trying to do. At least you didn't come in trying to do something else. Because there was a song that he did with Lil Pump and some other Spanish guys, and it was just like, oh no, this ain't it. Lil Pump? There's a Vin Diesel song with Lil Pump right now.
Really?
Yeah. Vin Diesel got 2 tracks out right now. He's been bored since 2020. Yeah. Corona needs to go. We need him to be back in the movies. Alright, but I'm not gonna lie, I had a good time with that with the new song, and it's on my playlist. That's for sure. Especially
Alright, question is, would I bump it?
No.
Okay.
I know you like all types of music like I do, bro. But this is a very, very pop song. Very pop. Like
people not even going home to watch Vin Diesel movies. Like, yo, we gotta have Vin Diesel night or something. Like, why the fuck would I listen to his music?
Vin Diesel night?
Yeah, we gotta have Vin Diesel
night. Watch Triple X and Fast and the
Furious.
Furious.
Let me watch all the fuck. Nah, hell no. Maybe a Denzel night or something, but shit.
There's Vin Diesel fans out there.
I don't know.
You gotta see fix cars. All
right, I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite. If Denzel dropped a song, I would probably listen to it before I listen to a Vin Diesel song.
I'm not fucking.
He's respected.
I don't know.
He's on another scale.
Watch my French, but I'm not fucking with Denzel either. I can't imagine Denzel kicking lyrics. I can't imagine it.
That would be weird. Yeah, that would something I would not see on my 2020 card.
That shit would weird me out. I'll get the heaves.
Like he wasn't even singing the Mo Better Blues. So it's like, where did this come from? Like, you know what I mean?
So imagine if you said that about Drake when you was watching him in Degrassi. And
I'm pretty sure a lot of people felt that way.
I'm not going to listen to this nigga. Gotta look at it.
Aubrey?
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to this. Imagine you said that about Drake.
And now he's the top artist. So, you know, you never know.
You never know.
You never fucking know.
I do know.
There's a little Drake in Vin Diesel.
We're not, you know, we're talking Denzel now. That's even weirder.
Yeah, there's a little Drake in Denzel too.
That's even weirder.
My nigga. Imagine him on the track.
Right?
Thugged out.
So in other news, it turns out Warner Brothers just bought Hip Hop DX. The hip hop website.
Oh, yeah.
Warner Brothers just bought Hip Hop DX.
Why?
Because the money, you know, recently they just bought Daquan, a meme account on Instagram. So it looked like they're just trying to figure out new ways to market their stuff. So instead of like, you know, dealing with the middleman, they're like, just buy the middleman.
Okay, instead of them trying to establish something brand new, they're buying something that's already in existence.
Right.
That's working.
Right.
All right.
Borrow used couches.
But I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, these days on the internet is everything. You know, all your audience is watching things on the internet. You're reading stuff on the internet. You know, if you need to promote your artist, you know, why go pay this influencer or this vlogger or blogger to talk about your artist when you own a whole platform?
Yeah, but you know what? When you start buying stuff and then, you know, utilizing it to push your it does something. I mean, it's unethical.
Right. It doesn't feel the same after a while. Cause now it's just synergy.
You know, you're
just connecting it.
You can lie. You
right.
know what I'm saying? You can fabricate.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whereas before, if we covered your artist or we gave it
it wasn't a biased opinion.
Exactly.
You know, now you know for a fact they're just trying to sell a record.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know, they bought it. You know, it's a staple of hip hop journalism, just like, you know, your Complex and stuff like that. And Complex is bought out by AOL and stuff. You know, so it's like, you know, everybody.
But, you know, the thing about Complex was always established by Heart Publications.
Oh, you mean Heart? Yeah, Hearts. Yeah. Hertz.
Yeah, I said Heart.
Yeah.
Hertz Publications.
Right.
So it was always a Hertz owned like 50 different magazines.
Right.
But, you know, when you're talking about, you know, the
traditional. You got your GQs in the world and all that.
Yeah. They owned all that stuff.
Esquire and all those magazines.
They were never like a upstart, you know, coming
right, not like Hip Hop DX, which was just Hip Hop DX.
Yeah.
It'd be like us being bought out by a Sony Records or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But, you know, they got it now. It's gonna, you know, be in now a new division of Warner Brothers Music. So best believe everything at Hip Hop DX now is gonna be sponsored content from Warner Brothers. Basically, at this point.
Basically, won't be credible.
No, not at all. We won't be able to get your news. Well, it's okay because you go to Freshest News and get your news. So, you know.
Yeah.
So kudos to Hip Hop DX for selling out. You know. Hey. come to Freshest News and get your news.
Come get these news cash, nigga.
So in other news, Kanye West is out here.
Oh God.
And he went to Haiti, and he's like, I'm going to start building cities in Haiti. I'm gonna change the infrastructure.
This is what happens when you allow Kanye to go on vacation.
I'm surprised he didn't say he's running for president out there. So you know what? Let's try.
He claims he wants to complete the revolution, the Haitian revolution. You know, he wants to build a future in Haiti.
Yeah.
You know, Haiti.
Put some dollars into it.
He went to Wyoming and tried to do the same shit. Okay, let me buy Wyoming. They were like, nah, we can't fuck with you.
Yeah, but Haitians probably, being a Haitian and been out there, I think he has either a chance to buy Haitians than people in Wisconsin.
No.
That's because he's Kanye. They will buy into whatever he's saying. Like, oh, it's Kanye? Okay. And, you know, and he's out there. He's going like, you know, Haiti is where our people started the French Revolution, the freedom from slavery. You know, so he's like, I got to continue from here. You know. And kudos to Kanye, because I'm like, if I was bipolar and I had $1 billion too, I'd probably do the same thing. I would. I'm not going to sit here and judge. If I had the money in the world and I was crazy enough to do it, I would go back to Haiti too. Like, fuck it, let me continue where we left off 400 years ago. You know?
I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
You don't think? What? You think it's all a push for his album?
Exactly.
This is what all this is?
More marketing.
Yeah, Yeah.
I always thought the when he went out to the whole presidential campaign, I was like, this would have been great marketing right here. If you had an album release and you act like you were running for president to promote an album, that's the greatest marketing strategy I've ever seen in my life. If that's the case, But apparently he's really serious about his birthday party because he's not Republican Party or Democratic Party. It's the birthday party. That's the party he created. Did you guys know that?
No.
That's his party. His party is called the birthday party because if he wins, it's everybody's birthday.
Well, he's gonna build a theme park next, right? Have little kids and shit.
It's possible if Michael Jackson can have a theme park and Astro World with Travis Scott can have a theme park. Why not?
He's this land.
I like that. Don't give him any ideas.
Right? Kanye just writing it down like, oh yeah, that's next. He dropped a snippet today of a song that he sampled Lauryn Hill's That Thing, and I cannot wait for when that song drops. It sounds so good. I don't know. Maybe I'm a sucker.
He's doing.
Lauryn Hill samples sound great. Thanks to Drake. Lauryn Hill samples sound great.
But he sampled Lauryn Hill from All Fall Down. This is not the first time he sampled All Fall Down. He did not the first time Kanye sampled Lauryn.
She's a James Brown now, man. They have sample her shit.
But he sampled That Thing for this track, and it sounds great. And like it's a clip. Like, he posted on Twitter. It's like him on a boat with a couple people in Haiti, and they're going through the water, and he's just playing the song. It's just a quick snippet. Like you hear that.
You're a Kanye fan.
I am a Kanye fan. I am. I'm pissed off at Kanye for a lot of things. Kanye, a couple years ago, did a movie called Cruel Summer. He dropped the album with the same name with all his artists from Good Music, and the movie never dropped for everybody else. So if you didn't go see it at Cannes Film Festival, you didn't see the Kanye West movie, and that always pissed me off about Kanye. Like, you don't stop creating projects that the world won't be able to see one day. Like I'm not rich enough to travel all the way to France to get a film festival ticket to go see this movie.
The problem is he's flaky half the damn time. That's the problem.
Yeah, no, he does. Cause I saw this one footage when he was on a concert,
he
and
flakes.
He yells in the audience. He got his rant, and then he's like, "All right, I'm out of here." And
when he yelled at the handicapped kid, the motherfucker couldn't stand up. Yo, you in the back. If you're not gonna stand, this show is over. God, the fucking moron, son.
I love Kanye. I can't front.
You over here in the back. I swear if I see you stand up, this content is over.
I love that, man. I really
in a
do.
wheelchair.
I really do love Kanye, man.
You love this guy.
I do, man.
Oh, my God.
Ever since, I'll never forget it, because I saw it live in 2000, what was that, 2004,
Don't
2005?
say the Maya shit.
No, with the Katrina. It was the Katrina.
That was the most
I saw that
shit
live. I'll never forget. I watched it live on TV. They cut so fast, nobody knew what to do.
Mike Myers' face was priceless. His face was like...
Chris Tucker wasn't even ready to go with this segment yet. Like, ever since then, I knew I was a Kanye West fan. I was like, I love this man. Whatever he's down for, I'm down for. I like this. I like this guy. Go ahead. Open up. I'll never get, and I'm down for it. I don't think I've ever gotten on my feet before watching TV. But I got on my feet like, yeah! Oh! Like, and I was 14, like, what the hell I know about politics?
Yeah,
what do I know about?
What do you know about that?
Like, what do I know? But to me, that was like, oh yeah, go ahead, say what you want. Go ahead. Like, that was everything to me. So anytime Kanye opened up his mouth, I'm there. Guy, I got the support, bro. Even though it may be stupid, maybe crazy, but I know it comes from the heart. It's coming from the heart.
It's coming from the mental state. I think he's mental.
A lot of people say that. They say he's bipolar.
Yes. He said it too.
Yeah, he meant it being bipolar, and ended up taking his meds and stuff. But it's hard to be creative if you're going to be on those type of meds. You're not gonna be able to sit in the studio all day and be able to.
Depends on what kind of meds you're on.
Actually, I think the most creative shit comes out of the fucking med.
Not those kind of meds.
You're gonna be sitting in a corner and staring at a wall in the room.
Not those kind of meds.
But I'm curious to see where Kanye West is going because lately it's all about him trying to get his masters back. He putting all his contracts out there. I went through.
Once again, I know this is your show, but you're being very kind. You're very kind.
The people out there say Kanye is crazy that he don't need to be doing any of this stuff. The same people his wife may divorce him and this and this and that. But here's my thing. It's just like everything Kanye does is like I know it's coming from a place of passion. That's why I give him a little space to fall flat on his face sometimes. I'm just like, all right, he sounds crazy, but he may have a point. Like he been saying he's up there.
All right, okay. Once again,
I'm being kind.
Yeah, you're being kind. give me one point, you know, in his whole thing with the labels that where you think he's actually
changing anything. He ain't changing shit when it comes to the labels, to be honest.
Or even correct, you know.
One thing I realized is he actually goes over his expense budget like crazy on every album. I was going through that contract. I'm like, bro, you just going over budget every time. You know, he's hiring like 6 engineers for one song. He's like, bro, do you need all 6 engineers for this one song? He's like, I just want to hear what this guy would do compared to what this guy's going to do.
You realize how much money he spent on projects? You
literally millions. Literally millions.
Yeah, it's like
I could do a whole album right now for $25.
It's unheard of.
Like, give me the money. Yeah, like, tell me you about the rest of my album. I'll give it to you tomorrow night, and I'll do the whole thing for $25. So I'm like, I don't know if Kanye needs to spend millions on that stuff, but you know.
You know, I get it. You know, he's the modern day of his time of like, you know, what I guess, you know, a Michael or somebody, you know, and they weren't that fucking extreme. It's asinine, or not, maybe that's not the anal as
Kanye.
No, as Michael was in making music. I think Kanye's even crazier.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's not even as great.
Right.
You know, so I just don't get it.
Right.
You know, why would you need to spend $2 million recording an album?
Right.
No fucking reason.
Right.
There's no reason.
I mean, it's not his money.
He's looking to go
it's
bankrupt in some years.
It's the label money, so it's not like...
Well, no, but then you want to cry, you want your masters. Something's got to give. I just gave you fucking $5 million to do an album. And then what, to give you back? Give it the ownership back to you? So why did I give you all the
Why did I invest in you?
Why did I invest in you?
Right, if I can't keep it.
You should have spent your own money.
He's like, we need to pay attention to what Birdman and Master P did with their deals, guys. We got to focus on what they did.
You didn't focus on that. Not starting on your business.
He did.
Start that
and
way.
The thing is, he continually made more deals. So he's like, he further trapped himself more and more with every contract. So it's like, why do you keep going back? Like, you had 6 albums that you could have left. You kept coming back.
You know, the money's good. You know, they're paying for my fails. What'd you say about that switch?
Yeah.
But kudos to Kanye. With the next one. Oh, yeah. So, in other news, Nelly has been on the show Dancing with the Stars these last 2 weeks.
Oh.
And it's pretty shocking. Like, the first episode, I was pretty impressed. Like, oh shit, Nelly's out here. You know, I mean, the first song was his song, though, so it wasn't hard. You know, like, if you know your song, you know how to...
Nelly was dirty dancing?
He was doing some dirty dancing. Yeah, he was doing the merengue and all this stuff, little salsa.
I think once you go to Dancing with the Stars, you said, you know what, I've given up my career, or any chance of me ever having some respect. Yo, what?
Lawrence Taylor, didn't he go?
No,
Emmitt Smith.
No, Emmitt Smith has been done. He's crippled, you know, career over, you know, retired.
So Dancing with the Stars
with celebrities go to die?
So,
yeah.
Dancing with the Stars where celebrities go to die.
Yeah. You cannot be a rapper and expect people to take you serious in terms of your career, and you're fucking doing fucking dirty dancing on
I mean, Lil' Kim?
Lil' Kim's career is over. Let's face it.
She did some dancing in her videos.
I like Lil' Kim. Her career is literally over. When you had to go you had to stoop to that. You know what I'm saying? You know.
It's not stooping. It's a check.
This is a check.
Yeah,
I'm sitting at home on the couch and now...
Because they go on tour. Those people, they go on tour doing those dances. They don't just do it on TV.
And that's my exact point. You know what I'm saying? It's like when the checks stop coming, you have to take one of those checks. The writing's on the wall.
Right.
All right? You know the phone is not ringing.
Right.
You know? All right, dirty dancing. Dancing with...
Yeah, why did I say dirty dancing for?
And I'm telling you, Nelly's out there, you know, trying to be Patrick Swayze on or whatnot. The first episode was cool. He doing backflips and Jordans and shit. It was dope. Second episode was like, all right, my nigga, you're not passing this. You're not moving in his fast enough, brother. If you want to keep up with this, like you show it. Your age is showing.
Yeah, that's like Future going to do that shit.
Nah, I don't think I'll ever see. If Future ever do Dancing with the Stars, I'll be shocked.
No, he'll get to that point too. You're saying, yo, you realize, like, yo, damn, there is no checks coming.
So is it just dance competition, or are we just talking like reality shows? I remember when reality shows first started.
It's work. I'm pretty sure the choreographer got to go over it with you.
It is work. It is work. And they train it.
Shit is work.
Or,
We're not talking about work.
But he's just talking about the career being over. And that's what I say. So, because I remember when just Real Life. You ever seen this Real Life? It was a reality show.
That was my show.
That was so.
That was my show.
I remember when MC Hammer, Flavor Flav. But I'm talking about the first season when MC Hammer was in there, where Emmanuel Lewis was there. This was before it was like VH1. I think that was like Channel 11 at the time. It was like
nah, it was VH1.
No, it wasn't VH1. Got it later. I remember the first season was like on WB. This was when WB was still a thing. Before they became CW and all this stuff with UPN and all this stuff. And I remember people would say, "Oh, MC Hammer's washed. MC Hammer's done."
No, he was washed. He looked like a nigga that just came out of rehab when you seen him on that show.
Really?
I don't remember looking like he was on rehab.
Like he just came off the rehab boat.
But Hammer is sitting nice though.
And then you got fucking Webster who looks like a fucking 40-year-old kid.
Stop that.
Rest in peace.
Stop that. Yo,
don't speak of ill of the dead.
Yeah, this is a credible radio show
I like him.
This is this man's credible radio show. We can't stoop to this level. You know what I'm saying? It's different when we're on the podcast. When we're on a Freshman's podcast. We can't, Jesus Christ. You can't stoop to those levels.
All right.
Right, but MC Hammer's doing all right though. He bought into Twitter. He got a.
We're not talking. I can never speak bad of Hammer.
But,
even back in the days when people were trying to hammer the Hammer, I always felt it was wrong. I was like, Hammer's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He's
I had an MC Hammer doll. It was made by Mattel, actually. It was made by Barbie's company.
Listen,
it was about the same size.
Listen, Hammer,
purple Hammer pants. And it came with the Hammer
established the mold.
It came with a cassette tape.
Hammer really did Hammer. Like I find footage on YouTube sometimes, and I watch. I'm like, wow, Hammer really had this game on lock though. He was the blueprint.
That's my point.
That man was the blueprint.
They crafted the mold after him.
And then when you talk to people from California, from his hood, they're like, yo man, that man is Hoover. Like that man is like cripped up. Like he's from the streets. Oh, yeah. Like don't let the bubblegum image fool you. MC Hammer. There's a reason why Jay-Z apologized to MC Hammer when he said that on what was that on what track was that? I think that was on the Blueprint 3 when he made a comment about MC Hammer.
I have a lot of respect for Hammer. Hammer worked hard. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I remember this first year I went to Jack the Rapper, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were the first ones to land or end up at the Marriott Hotel to check in for the conference.
Right.
Guess who was the second? Hammer.
What was the conference?
Jack the Rapper.
Jack the Rapper?
Jack the Rapper. He very professional, came up, hey, such and such, I had sent y'all my record.
Right.
And it's funny, though, because I remember getting the record and we were laughing. When we got the record, saying he's from the West Coast or whatever, we got the record, and...
It was a different vibe, different sound.
No, you know what? It was just like, we're New Yorkers, MC Hammer. It just it just didn't flow.
Right.
Coming from New York, we're arrogant.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the name and it wasn't a rapper's name.
Right.
You know what I mean? We had Kubo D's and all this other stuff.
Right.
MC Hammer. So we laughed.
It fit him though.
It did.
Oh yeah. He grew into it. And he did his thing.
Everybody know Hammer.
He did his thing. You know what I mean? I still have the business card. To this day. You know what I'm saying? Kurt Burrell.
You think if I had the doll, I could sell it for some more money?
Oh, definitely.
It's gonna be. You know what? Depending on how many of them is out there still.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We gotta go on eBay after this and see how much it's selling right now.
Yeah, don't tell everybody. Damn, I'm just gonna sell out by the time we get there now.
But shout out to Hammer. So you're saying reality shows don't kill people's careers, but Dancing with the Stars will.
And it killed Flavor Flav shit.
Flavor Flav got spinoffs and stuff after that show, though.
I know that was a come up for him. That was the biggest thing of his fucking career.
Listen, I don't know about all reality shows, but Dancing with the Stars is where you go to when you're dead.
That's where careers go to die.
Yeah.
So we don't want to see Future on there.
Damn, so I can't ever go to Dancing with the Stars unless my career is that in shambles?
Yeah.
Damn, I want to go dance with everybody. I can't dance with the stars. I got to dance with the
stars.
stars.
You can do it before it happens.
So I got to do it before my career starts. It was different. I got to do it in reverse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before you like blow up completely.
So before I blow up, I got to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
ABC, you heard. Gotta call me now before it's too late.
Yep.
If I'm too big, I can't come yet.
Too big to be like, yo, what the hell's he doing?
What's up with this dude?
I gotta do it for Mom Dukes. My mom loved that show. That's how I thought out Nelly was on it.
No, it's okay for certain. It's okay. It's okay for you know.
I know what I'll do. I have to do a movie when I'm doing ballroom dance, and I do Dancing with the Stars to promote the movie, and I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
See, I think in certain careers, you know, you have credibility. You know, like rap. You're supposed to be like gangster,
right?
All kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine you gangster and you dancing? First of all,
imagine Ice-T on fucking Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. Ice-T probably never. I will never expect to see Ice-T on Dancing with the Stars.
You don't dance when you gangster.
Right. Gangster
even
but that's not true because gangster dance.
What about Ice Cube? You see Ice Cube?
Yeah, I've never seen Ice Cube dance. I've never even seen Ice Cube dance.
That goes out the window after.
I've never seen that man dance a day in my life. But gangsters dance.
But you can do it in reverse because look at Dr. Dre and then Dr. Dre became gangster.
Right.
You can do it in reverse.
Yeah, in reverse.
If you was a dancer and then you became gangster, I guess it's credible.
Listen.
It's marketable.
The day Dre goes on Dancing with the Stars, I will relinquish my card. I'm like officially, I am no longer a part of society. You know what I mean? Everything I believed in, you know what I'm saying, no longer exists.
Right.
You know what I mean? Can you imagine?
But didn't he have shiny suits on and shit like before he was Dre?
That ain't got nothing to do with dancing.
Not ballroom and salsa
ballroom dancing and salsa and all that other shit.
That's a different. It's not pop locking and dropping. You know.
This is when you're officially acknowledge I'm corny.
These are the first signs.
The streets don't like cool dancing? Like, did they draw the line?
Jesus Christ.
This is the first symptoms.
I've relinquished anything cool that I'm supposed to be.
Now you're old people status.
On TV.
Right.
On TV. This is what we're talking about.
Right.
I'm not talking about you're at somebody's
wedding or something.
And you decide to cut a rug.
Right. You're talking about on TV competition every week.
Competition, the whole shit. Come on.
All right, Nelly.
In the infamous words of Chuck Chill Out. Come on. No, I'm sorry. Not Chuck Chill Out. It is Chuck. Chuck and Ed Lover. Well, come on, son.
Well, sorry, Nelly. You know, you're washed up with the stars now. So, in other news, this is going to be random. This is still entertainment related, but it's not really music, but it still counts for film and TV. So, product placement in media is a big thing. You got brands like Hasbro making Transformers movies to promote the Transformer toys and all that stuff. So now we have Chuck E. Cheese Entertainment now branching off to do cartoons and live action movies to promote their brand of characters.
First off, this nigga Chucky's not cool. That's number one.
Chuck E. Cheese didn't pull you in with those commercials back in the day?
Chucky is not as cool as Optimus Prime. You see the difference? There's no correlation right there. Chucky does not need to be on our movie screen. Stay on the commercials, it's fine. Will our kids in so we could take their ass in there. Leave it at that. I don't want to see no Chucky productions and shit tomorrow.
It's not gonna be. I think they're gonna be targeting with it. They're gonna target the kids during Nickelodeon hour and stuff like that. Like, hey,
they're gonna rope in your kid.
Right.
This is like Barney coming out with 2-hour films, bro. Like
that happened.
Oh, no.
That did happen, Barney. I had the movies.
They had a Barney.
They had Barney movies.
They had Barney movies.
Damn.
Matter of fact, the star of the movie Get Out is producing a new Barney movie as we speak.
You're lying.
I'm dead ass.
Damn.
I'm kind of jealous.
Kids still watch Barney?
So what?
Kids still watch Barney?
Yeah, they still watch Barney.
Not my kids.
Kids don't know the.
You don't have any kids. How you know?
Because I babysit a lot. I got nieces and nephews and friends with kids who don't want to watch them and leave them with me for some reason.
Oh, that sounds great.
So I do a lot of focus groups with these kids. Like, okay, what do you like to watch? Show me what you watch. And they'll just pick up their tablet and just speak it to the microphone and show me what they watch. I'm like, I've never seen this a day in my life. What is this? Like, kids do watch Barney. Their attention span is quick. So, maybe only watch 15 minutes of Barney before they want to go to something else. But they watch Barney.
For me, I'm kind of detached. I guess, my kids are...
Yeah, but when you was a kid, it was like what, Sesame Street and stuff?
I never liked Barney.
Not when I was a kid. I'm talking about not even knowing this whole Chuck E. Cheese legacy. I don't know it.
You never took your kids to Chuck E. Cheese?
Never.
What? Really?
When did they come out?
Chuck E. Cheese was like maybe 80s. Maybe 80s the franchise started. Yeah.
Well, then I just wasn't into my kids. Because I missed that whole era. Never went into a Chuck E. Cheese. Never went into one.
Not even Discovery.
That's what I'm asking you. When did they come about? I think they're like
it was 80s.
2000s, late 90s, 2000s.
It was 80s. I've done my research. Chuck E. Cheese been out since the 80s. And the thing is that they changed the brand a few times before they stayed on Chuck E. Cheese. It was like it was named after some other pizzeria at first, and then slowly they created the character of Chuck E. Cheese.
That's probably one of those times the wife wanted to take my daughter to party. I was like, nah, I'm a pass. It's probably one of those. Nah, I'm a pass. Such is having their birthday, but nah, y'all go.
I'm guaranteeing they got actually kids. I'm pretty sure one of them. One of their friends been to Chuck E. Cheese. Because that's how I've been to Chuck E. Cheese, to one of my friends. My mom took me to Discovery Zone, though, so I can't complain. I still got to eat one of them.
I've never entered one of those places. I know nothing about them.
Yeah, but you was from a different time. You didn't even pay attention to Ninja Turtles, so it was like, you was out the loop, bro.
I could not fuck with no Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles.
That's actually really dope.
Right?
That's when you're going to start changing your thinking, because you don't even realize that hold up. I'm watching a set of Ninja fucking Turtles.
That's how I learned about Vanilla Ice.
You don't even realize it.
No, I did realize it.
No,
I did realize that.
You read it too literal. You didn't. It wasn't until like, what the fuck is a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger?
That's different though.
How?
And not to mention,
I'll stomach that before I stomach a Ninja Turtle.
They're teenagers at that.
Yeah, teenage mutants.
Teenage
mutants.
You don't even realize this as a kid. You just watch it, and then you get older.
Are they teenagers?
4 fucking giant turtles and ninja shit on, and this shit was cool.
It was cool. It was cool enough for Vanilla Ice to want to be on that.
Well, Barney never struck me as cool. Lamb chops play along.
Vanilla Ice was getting a check.
Yeah,
That's all that mattered to him.
Speaking of Vanilla Ice, they're doing a Vanilla Ice biopic right now.
Lifetime?
For Vanilla Ice.
Lifetime?
For who?
Who's doing it?
No, it's I think it's a film production company. I can't remember if the studio bought it yet or not. But Dave Franco is starring as Vanilla Ice, James Franco's little brother.
Oh,
so right?
I would catch it.
Right?
I'll watch it just for nostalgic purposes.
I wait to see.
Because I remember when Ice was killing it.
Right.
Yo, he was selling $1 million.
He was the white MC Hammer.
Yo, he was selling $1 million a week for like 12 weeks in a row.
Right.
I had a conversation with somebody, the owner of the label at the time. Mm-hmm. He was telling me how they couldn't keep the presses running enough.
Wow.
This is when you're pressing CDs or whatever, and they ran around the clock 24 hours a day pressing CDs.
Wow.
That's how many he was selling.
Wow.
It was like that.
Like hotcakes.
Yeah. Every week. It's a lot to press 1 million records a fucking week.
Right.
And they're flying off the shelf, so next week we need another 1 million.
Right.
All right? This is serious shit.
Damn. I need the Vanilla Ice money. Shit.
That shit was serious.
That's serious money.
That's what it was. It was.
That's serious money.
$1 million a week.
Right.
And 7, 8 weeks, 12 weeks.
Right.
You're still pressing. They
ate that
You
week.
like, nah, nobody else can press here. We got a whole entire roster.
This is all vanilla.
This is all vanilla.
It's all vanilla.
Nobody else can press here. All right? Find another plant.
You gotta do something else.
Yeah. It's incredible. Gotta enjoy it. Gotta love it.
Well, that was this episode of Mackin with Miles. I want to thank my 2 co-hosts to do the show with me today, because usually just be by myself. So thank you guys for being here.
Yeah.
DJ Be Easy, DJ Livio G.
Hey, enjoyed it as well.
Fresh fan.
As I do all the time anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Until next time, y'all. Much love. God bless. 2 pieces of tree grease. We'll see you later.
Nice.
Peace.
Why are the 2 Laker logos on the damn court like they home? Take that shit off the court.